pro-Iranian groups continued their attempts to attack Israeli territory. Several kamikaze drones were intercepted as they approached Eilat and the Golan Heights. The Yemeni Houthis also attempted to inflict damage on Israel. However, munitions fired from Yemen were shot down in the Red Sea. In eastern Syria, Iranian-backed groups shelled a U.S. Army base at the Conoco gas field. The attack was unsuccessful, with missiles and kamikaze drones falling near the facility. In response, U.S. forces launched artillery strikes on the positions of the SAR Armed Forces on the opposite bank of the Euphrates River. One of the shells landed in a residential sector, injuring 4 civilians. In the northwest of the country, the Russian Aerospace Forces launched airstrikes on the Greater Idlib region after a pause of several months. Training camps, underground headquarters, and workshops for making FPV drones were destroyed. At the same time, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, terrorists, and government forces exchanged strikes. Against this backdrop, reports were published online about militants preparing for an offensive on the city of Aleppo. At the same time, the Russian armed forces continued to hit the Islamic State terrorists in the Syrian desert. Already the ground units of the SAR Armed Forces and pro-government militias have launched another counter-terrorist operation south of the city of Deir ez-Zor. In the occupation zone of the Turkish armed forces in the north of the country, fighting between pro-Turkish groups continued. The reason for the conflict was the division of spheres of influence between field commanders loyal to Ankara. The Turkish military operation against the Kurdistan Workers' Party continued in northern Iraq. Up to 7 Kurdish militias were eliminated during Turkish Air Force airstrikes on Gara and Hakirk.